Hey guys, CD from AK3R here, and this is a really weird and short episode of Unpopular K-pop Opinions. But recently there was, an incident involving. Well, actually, it's happening now. Still happening now. iKON just released their official fan stick, and it's orange. And the K-pop group right now that is famous for their fan color being orange is Shinhwa. Now, this is not the first time this has happened. You know, a while ago during iKON's debut, their temporary fan color was red. And, if you're in K-pop, red is for TVXQ. Cassiopeias were pissed off. And this has happened with TVXQ as well. BTOB, their fan color was a little bit too similar to Super Junior's. BTOB had a different shade of blue, but it was a little bit too close to Super Junior's, and Elves got mad. And this normally I would not be angry over situations like this, but and then Eric tweeted out, Eric, the leader of Shinhwa, tweeted out, he's like, orange has been Shinhwa's color since 1998. If possible, avoid using it. See you next year at promotions. And this kind of it blew up, I guess you can call it that. Normally I would not talk about stuff like this, and I hate iKON. You guys know how I hate iKON, but considering everything that Shinhwa has been through. It started out in SM Entertainment back when the slave contracts were still in effect. I don't know if they got treated bad or anything, but the reason they left SM Entertainment was not because they were abused. It was because, Lee Soo-man only wanted to sign certain members. He didn't want to sign the whole group, so they all left. They've jumped from company to company to company. It wasn't even until 2015 where they were even allowed to call themselves Shinhwa legally. Another record label owned the name Shinhwa. So if you went out and bought a Shinhwa album, it wouldn't say Shinhwa on it. It would just have a symbol. That's kind of weird though. You're one of the longest running groups in K-pop. No, the oldest boy band in K-pop doesn't even own their own name. They own their own company, but they don't own their own name. That's weird. That's something, if you tell me. A lot of iKON fans are, they're getting a little bit offensive. They're saying, oh, you guys are supposed to be, seniors and everything. You're acting like a bunch of newbies. First of all, a newbie wouldn't act like that. I mean, if you just got here, you wouldn't really be fighting over a fan color y'all get what I'm saying though. A newbie, no one really associates a fan color with a newbie group because that group just got here. They're not that famous yet. However, in K-pop, when you see orange, when you see red, when you see that shade of blue, you know who those groups belong to. When you see that color gold, you know who that color represents. You already know. And considering everything that Shinhwa has been through, they have... I see Eric's response is pretty reasonable. She's not saying you can't use it. She's just like, if possible, avoid using orange. There's a lot of colors out there, and there's a lot of groups out there, but if possible, avoid using orange. I think it's perfectly reasonable. Shinhwa has worked their butts enough. They've worked their butts off. They just worked. They've worked themselves. They worked so hard to the point where they at least deserve the right to their name and the right to their fan color, the right to their legacy. And the thing is that Shinhwa Chanjo, they're not really an aggressive fandom, They're just protective over Shinhwa's legacy. Same thing with like Cassiopeias and Elves and VIPs. A good amount of the fans are not aggressive. They're just protective over their legacy. Unfortunately for groups like Big Bang, the legacy's kind of getting thrown in everyone's face, and it's not turning out well. It's making a lot of people dislike Big Bang, and it's sad because, Big Bang's awesome. It kind of made me dislike Big Bang for a short period of time, and my camera's over here. Why am I looking over there? It's just sad, And I think out of everything, Shinhwa deserves the right to their color and their fan name. That's all I'm going to say. iKONics can get mad and call me immature all they want. I don't care. I don't like you guys regardless. Well, correction. I don't like certain iconics. Because, you know, I have there's some YouTube friends who I love out there who are iKON fans. But y'all get what I mean. I just think they deserve the right. If anything, they deserve that much, you know? You don't have to like Shinhwa, you don't have to listen to their music, but they've achieved so much in their career. They're one of the only first-generation K-pop groups still active. You know, they deserve that much, so, meh. Anyways, y'all, I'm CD from AK3R. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description. Shout out to my co-hosts featured on this channel, past, present, and future. I'm CD. Bye, you guys!